All right, hello, Science 10. Mr. Beeland here with your lesson for today. We are going to be talking about energy transformations. So last time we talked about how energy could move or transfer from one object to another, and that the energy would stay in the same form, right? So if you've got mechanical energy and it was transferring, it would stay mechanical energy, right? But now let's talk about how we can actually convert it, right? So energy, it can transfer from one object to another, right? We already talked about that. But it can also be converted into a different type of energy. And this converting is known as energy transformation. Okay? So, one of the important things to note during energy transformation we are not creating or destroying energy. You can't create energy, you can't destroy energy, you can only change it from one type to another. Okay, so some or all of the energy in an object will transform into another form during transformation. Okay, so again, this really important thing to take away from this here is that we are not creating or destroying anything. We are just changing it. And it doesn't have to be the case that all of it transforms or only some of it transforms. And it could be transforming into multiple things at once. Okay, so some examples, right? So if we talk about wind, right? Wind is considered mechanical. Okay, so then if we have a windmill, this will turn your mechanical, it goes to the windmill, and then it comes out as electrical. Okay, similarly, if we have a bouncy ball, it is also mechanical. And then when it drops down to the floor, what happens is you get a little bit of sound, right, as the ball bounces, right? But you still have some mechanical energy that stays because it goes back up, right? But you do get the sound. Now let's talk about maybe gas, right? Gasoline or fuel. This is considered chemical energy. And then when it's burned up, energy is released, right? The chemical energy is released. And then the parts of your car will transform that energy into mechanical. Okay? So one of the big ones, though, right, has to deal with electrical, right? That's always the big one. It's very hard to have electrical energy just naturally occurring And so what we have to do is we have to convert things into electrical more often than not. And so, here, let me put this piece of paper over it. And so, electricity is often studied, right? It's one of our main ones that we talk about for this reason, right? So because it is converted into so many other types of energy. Right, so this is our big one, right? So electricity is often studied because it is converted into so many other types of energy. For example, we have lamps, which go from electrical to light. We have radios, which turn electrical into sound. And in the house, we have ovens, and this turns the electrical into heat or thermal energy.
Morning.
So yeah, lots of different types of ways to transform, right? And that's really the trick, is to take a type of energy that maybe we don't need as much and be able to convert it into something that's actually more useful for us. Okay, that's it for today's lesson. Take care.